What is happening, my people? This is Tim Dodd with the Tim Dodd Show, and today I want to share with you exactly how to generate leads on LinkedIn using cold messaging. I'm going to walk you through how to do it. Now, if you're going, whoa, I would never do cold messaging. I would never respond to cold messaging. I hate the spam. I hate all that stuff. Let me tell you a quick story. Now, a client of ours that has a team of coaches, a sales team, we're getting them several hundred meetings a month, and they're doing very well. They're landing clients consistently. They referred a person to us, another business to us, and this person, I'm not going to say his name, he's now a client, so you know, but he came to us during our first meeting and said, hey, my client's very sophisticated. I doubt this will work, but my buddy says you've done a good job for his team, but my clients, multi-billion-dollar companies and executives, and I just highly doubt this is going to work, but I figured I would at least talk to you to see. And I told him the reality is that bulk outreach works no matter the audience. Now, the common argument is that you either have to do bulk and it's generic and it doesn't really work very well, or you have to be hyper specific and go and like them on Twitter and go find a post that they did on LinkedIn and do all these things, and that you can't do both. But the reality is we are getting meetings with executives at Facebook and Google and Fortune 500 companies and multi-billion-dollar companies and banks and places like Deloitte. We're getting meetings, high-level meetings. I personally got a meeting with a billionaire. And the reality is you can do both a bulk outreach to get a high volume of meetings and get meetings with highly targeted, high-level people. And in this video, I'm gonna explain just how to do that, and not only how to do that, but how to do it efficiently and effectively so that you're not spending all day just typing inside of LinkedIn just all day trying to make this work. I'm gonna show you how to do it so efficiently that your time is freed up to not only take on the clients, but to grow and scale your business. Before we jump in, if you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe, because I'm gonna do two things for you. I'm gonna help you sell more, and I'm gonna help you scale more. That's literally all that we do at our company for big, large companies, sales teams, and to help out the solo, the smallpreneur, get their business up and going. We offer a ton of free resources. So make sure to subscribe, click that bell so you're notified so I can help you out, get your business to where it needs to go. So the three things I'm gonna walk you through on this video, I'm gonna go into detail that you need to be successful with bulk outreach on LinkedIn to get high quality, like high level meetings, or just a ton of any kind of meetings you want, is number one, you have to be direct in your messaging, you have to be specific in your wording and your targeting, and you have to be efficient with your volume. Let's go ahead and jump into number one. First off, you need to be direct. When you are doing outreach, you need to be direct, especially if you're trying to get meetings with busy executives and presidents and owners that have a lot of things going on. They do not have time to make pen pals on LinkedIn. Sure, if you're a cute girl, they might talk and chat back and forth with you, but that's not the type of interaction you want to have. You want to be very direct in your interaction with them. And the reality is, our data shows reaching out to over 1 million people a month on LinkedIn, busy decision makers respond best to a direct message. And the reality is that not everybody is going to respond to you. You're just not. If you have 5 to 10%, that's 5 or 10 out of 100 people, busy executives that reach out to you and you say, hey, I help people solve this problem. I help busy executives that are having this problem get it solved. Would you like to talk? 5 to 10 of those people, if you're being direct, are gonna say, man, I'm actually dealing with that problem right now. Let's get on the phone. If you try to beat around the bush and go, hey, just look in your network and get in your thing and let me send you this article to send some value, they're not gonna go read the article, man. They're busy, they got a lot going on. They don't have time for pen pals. So make sure you're direct. Let me ask you a question. Now just imagine yourself, you're a busy CEO, you've got thousands of employees underneath you, or hundreds of employees, or you got so many things going on. Now imagine that you're dealing with a cultural issue in your company. It's just, there's a toxic culture that's formed, right? And you're just stressed out about this thing. You're losing good employees. Other companies are taking your talent. You have your best employees, you find out that they're just not working hard and you're bad employees. It's just toxic culture, and you're seeing your performance go down, and you're starting to not even enjoy coming to work, and you're stressing out, and this thing is keeping you up at night. You can't even enjoy your weekends with your kids because you're just so freaking stressed about this problem. Now, imagine you connected with 2 people on LinkedIn that day. The first one says, hey, I'm just looking to network with like-minded people in my network. By the way, I have, just wanted to just talk and chat. Hey, how about setting up a 15-minute meeting? And you're like, dude, I'm so far away from what you're trying to do, and I see you're trying to sell me something. I see you're an HR consultant. Great, like just leave me alone. I got stuff going on. Now, let's say the other person you connected with says, hey, I help busy, overstressed executives that are dealing with cultural issues in their company get culture and blank on track. I'm not giving you an exact message. I'll give you exact message here in a second. But just imagine if you are dealing with all that, and then one person has a direct, what I call an aspirin for your headache message. They're not talking about the million services they offer. They're not talking about wanting to be friends. They just give you a direct service that can help your problem right now, that aspirin to your headache. Who are you going to respond to more? And just in case there's some devil advocates that are saying, well, I would want to be wooed and wowed and asked about the weather and asked about the college I went to. First, we're reaching out to over 1 million people a month on LinkedIn, and the data shows over and over and over and over again, your prospects will respond best to a direct and a specific message, which brings us into point number 2. You need to be specific in your message. You need to be specific about the service and the pain that you solve. If you go into the message and say, hi, I'm with, let's do a social media example. Hi, I'm a social media company, and we help out with social media content and posting and branding awareness and website design. And by the way, if you need help with apps, we can do that too. Please let me know if you need any help with any of our services whatsoever. You're not going to get your decision maker's attention. You haven't been specific at all. Let's just say you're saying, I help companies get more traffic or more customers. Here's what you want to say. Great linking up. We help small restaurants in Miami, Florida, more than double their traffic into their restaurants and more than quadruple their repeat customers within 60 to 90 days. Would it be worth 15 minutes of your time to learn more? You see what I did? I was specific. I didn't say we help businesses. I said we help restaurants. In fact, I said we help small restaurants because we can target small restaurants in Miami, Florida, which we can target Miami, Florida, get a specific outcome, which is double the foot traffic, not more foot traffic, it's double the foot traffic, and more than quadruple the repeat business in a specific time period. So if a local business here in Miami, Florida wants more foot traffic and they're having trouble getting their customers to come back, that's very specific. That's going to speak to them. So you can do a lot of things where you're being specific in your messaging based on the targeting you use in LinkedIn. And I do have a video on how to use Sales Navigator and how to use the search. You can find that link in the description if you want to see exactly how to do that more specific targeting. But the point is you want to be as specific as possible. The more specific you are in your message, the more likely you're going to be to actually resonate with them. It's not just some generic, we help businesses get more eyeballs on their stuff. Like that, we don't want to be plain vanilla. Now let's move in, because some people would go, well, wouldn't it be like perfect to be really specific? Like, hey, I saw the article that came out about you last May and this time, or hey, I saw that you go to this university and you majored in this, or hey, I see that you've been in marketing for 15 years. That's really impressive. Does that work? Is it more effective? Are you going to get more leads for your outreach with that? The answer is yes, but. So the yes, but is that yes, for each person you reach out to, you're going to have a higher likelihood if you get that granular and that specific. The but is that that's not scalable. There's 623 million users on LinkedIn. You're not going to go and manually reach out to every one of them. So you want to be as specific as possible. It's going to make you stand out. You want to be specific about the problem, but you also want to be number three. Number three is that we want efficient volume. That means Yes, we want to be specific like in point 2, but we want to have volume that goes out. The reality is, if you are reaching out to 20 people a day, you're going to think, man, I'm reaching out, I'm being so specific and so particular, and I'm getting 20 a day, man, I'm just killing it. I'm doing 100 people a week. That's 400 or 500 people a month. I'm going to just dominate. And then no responses come in. And you go, wow, well, this is not working. And then 2 months go by and you have maybe 1 or 2 meetings, and then 3 months and 4 months, and you go, I tried LinkedIn, it didn't work. I tried, it didn't work. I tried, Tim, I've tried LinkedIn, it didn't work. Well, there's plenty of people making millions and millions and millions of dollars off this every single month. There's 623 million business users on this platform. There is a higher level of income than any other platform on LinkedIn. So if you've tried it and it didn't work, is it that LinkedIn doesn't work? Or is it that what you were doing didn't work? And usually it's one of these 3 things that I showed: not being direct, not being specific in the outreach. And then here's a really big one, is that they're not doing the right volume. And you want to do the right volume, which is in the thousands. You need to be reaching out to 10,000, 20,000. We have clients that were reaching out to 200,000 people a month on LinkedIn to get meetings. Now, how do you do that? Especially given that LinkedIn only lets you ask 100 people a week to connect. Well, I do have another training you can check out in the description that's more in detail, another YouTube video. It's more in detail about how to do this step by step, what I'm about to show you, but let me give you the overview. There is a way inside of LinkedIn where you can connect with people via email. Now, I'm not gonna go into super detail on this. Like I said, I have a training on this. You can click in the description, goes to another YouTube video, and it walks you through exactly how to do this. But basically, you're gonna use like an email finder. There's tools out there that can find the email. On a LinkedIn search, you can buy lists of email. There's so many ways to get emails, and you can put those emails into LinkedIn and ask thousands of people to connect. But what happens once they connect? How do you make sure that you're responding and you're messaging them? Well, how to do that in bulk efficiently is you're going to create conversation responses. For instance, there is going to be somebody that connects, you pitch, and they're going to say, tell me more. You're gonna have a tell me more conversation response pre-created that you can just send to everybody that asks you that exact same question or says that exact same response. The same with, they say, sounds great, let's book a call. You have a conversation response that is walks through, great, sounds good, let's set up a call, here's my calendar link. If somebody says no, you're gonna have a conversation response. If somebody says, follow up with me in a month, whatever somebody's response is gonna be, you're gonna map all of those responses out, pre-create the conversation responses, so now you're actually able to go through your inbox incredibly fast, give customized responses to each person because they're already pre-created. Then when you want to make it even more efficient and you want to remove yourself completely from the job like we train our clients to do and we set up for our customers, is we set up VAs. It's going to cost you about $50 a week to do all of that for you. You've already mapped out all the conversation responses, and now you can pass that on to a VA, so you're completely removed from it. So that's exactly how you can use cold messaging to get literally leads flowing and flooding into your business. Recap is number 1, you want to be direct in your messaging. Don't be scared. Some people are gonna say no, but that busy decision maker that needs your help right now, that 5 to 10%, they're going to respond positively. Why? Because they need what you're offering. You're not here to make pen pals, you're here to help your customer out. Number 2 is you want to be specific in your messaging. The more specific you are, the more likelihood they're gonna think that you're actually talking to them and you're not just a robot. Number 3 is you need efficient volume, where you're going to both use the LinkedIn email loophole where you can reach out and connect with people based off their emails in bulk, and then you're gonna set up that conversation response so you're getting through the inbox quickly to set those meetings. And then on that, you're going to eventually hire a VA for about $50 a week that can manage all of that, so you're removing yourself from the lead gen part. You're keeping your ongoing costs low, but you're bringing new leads and clients in at scale. So that's exactly how to do it. Now, I do have a bonus training that walks you through how to do that more specifically in more detail. And not only that, but how to warm up your leads using automation before the call. Just imagine if Bob books a call with you on Monday and that call's not till Friday, You want to warm him up. You want to educate him so you don't just have a cold meeting. Get that training, get that link. It's going to be at the end. Before I give that to you, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you got value from this. If you didn't get any value from this, if you're like, man, this Tim guy's annoying, I never want to watch him again, don't subscribe. But if you like what you got and you want to sell more and scale more, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that bell so you're notified. I'm here to help you grow your business. Now, if you waited to the end for that free bonus training, click that link below down here. Get access to that. I don't charge 1 penny for it. It's free. The only thing I ask is that when you start getting results, you come back, you give me a testimony about how we've helped you out. Again, this is Tim with the Tim Dodd Show. I'll see you soon.